Welcome to GSF Weekly. This week we take it to the East Palo Alto Boxing Club, and I have my special guest who's going to intro the show.
No, this is not Cassius Clay or Sugar Ray. This is Johnnie Gray with the East Palo Alto Boxing Club, and we're watching Get Sports Focused Weekly.
This week on GSF Weekly, Bay Area Boxing on display. We learn about a young man who landed a nickname, Grown Man Killer.
6 of them.
Plus, I got some private lessons from the East Palo Alto's owner and boxing coach, Johnnie Gray. And of course, Lum Sanity on the loose.
Justin Lum here in Gilroy, where the city belongs to Robert Guerrero today. Check out all the hot rods. Hey Angela, my birthday's coming up. You might want to buy me this red one right here.
We are back at the East Palo Alto Boxing Club, and Coach Gray, can you tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at your gym?
Well, this gym was established about 5 years ago, and it was all about keeping young people off the street, because if you know anything about East Palo Alto, a lot of young people around there have nothing to do. So that's why I got this gym going, because it's needed. It's very needed in this community, and it keeps them off the street. But of course, the majority of the kids that come here, they're not going to go far in this boxing game. It's just somewhere to come every day. But I do have a few in here that's going to do what we have to do about this boxing game.
Okay, so you just said that you have a few standouts. I have to ask you, can you tell me a little bit about them?
Well, I have one in particular.
Okay.
His name is Aaron Grown Man Killer Katzman, and he is not playing. We went to the U.S. Nationals about a couple of months ago, and this boy placed 3rd in the nation.
Wow.
And this boy only had about 10 fights. He fought kids that had over 50 and 100 fights, and he did all right. So we're not playing, and he's not playing. So that's where we're going with that.
All right, well, we are not playing either, and we actually had our very own Justin Lum get an opportunity to speak with the killer himself.
Thanks, Angela. I'm hanging out at the East Palo Alto Boxing Club with Aaron Katzman. How's it going?
It's all right, man.
All right, now you just took home the bronze medal from the USA Boxing Nationals. Tell me about that experience.
I mean, it was a great experience. That's what it was. It was experience. I mean, like, you know, the bronze is good, but the real valuable part of it was the experience and the competition that I went up against. So that's what I really feel like I took home. So it was good.
Now, usually boxers start with golden gloves and started with smaller competitions. You just skipped all that and went straight to the nationals. I mean, you got to be nervous. Tell me about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was really nervous. Most of the people there have, you know, had more experience than me. But, I mean, I felt like I said, like, it was a good experience, and, like, it was coming up, and I've been trying to get more fights. So, you know, figured I might as well, you know, go right there, see what happens. I mean, I can't get anything bad out of it, you know, so.
Now, tell me about Johnnie Gray. What kind of influence he's been on you your whole time learning here as a young guy? He's
been the biggest inspiration for me, and, you know, Johnny makes this gym what it is. You know, he started it. He really gives you that motivation, that heart. If you're the type of person who has it, he pushes you, he inspires you, he works you, makes you feel good, you know. That's what it is. He's changed my life, in the gym. He's changed my life.
All right, so I hear your nickname is the Grown Man Killer. I want you to tell me about that story.
So when I was about 12, 13, recently, you know, Johnny had brought in a couple of guys, you know, a little bit, a lot older than me, you know, in their 30s, 40s or so, and my first main sparring partner was almost 30, and for my age, at least, I was kind of beating them up a little bit, and they were getting tired, and so they started calling me Grown Man Killer. Johnny called me Grown Man Killer, and it stuck ever since that.
All right, now I want to ask you, when you turn into a grown man, when you're over 18, 21, where do you see yourself in the next 5, 10 years?
Yeah, well, honestly, just do the best that I can. I'm not sure exactly my plans, but I mean, I want to go to the Olympics, as many people say, but I really do. You know, I want to go to National Golden Gloves, Nationals again, get that gold, international competitions. As far as going pro, you know, I'm not specifically trying to make it my career, but I mean, if I got it, which I think that I do, then, you know, we'll see what happens. But the fact of the matter is I'm not going to go easy or, you know, like stop. I'm just going to push myself as hard as I can. You know, I got school to focus on. I want to go to the military academy, you know, West Point. So that's a lot of work. So best I can do, as hard as I can. That's what I'm doing.
You seem like a very hard worker. You got a good head on your shoulders. Good luck. Aaron Katzman, the Grown Man Killer. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Angela.
back at the East Palo Alto Boxing Club. We just talked about grown man Aaron Katzman, and now are there any more big names that have come through this gym?
Yeah. A while back, Robert the Ghost Guerrero, he called me out of the blue, and it's like he was wanting to use my gym, and I was like, I didn't even know who he was because he didn't even say his name, and he was like, hey, I'm in the, I need to, work out at the gym somewhere, and I'm like, what? He's like, I need to use it by myself. I say, no, the gym opens at certain times. He say, no, I want to use it myself. I go, well, who are you? Then he told me who he was. I said, oh man, well, come on with it. So when he come on to the gym, and I kind of, got his story. He told me what was going on, why he had gave up his title and all this stuff, and because his wife was going through chemo and stuff out of Stanford, and he just, didn't want to just be out there all day. He wanted to come and work out and, get rid of some of the frustration and stuff. So he started coming here working out for, almost a couple of months. So that's kind of how we got to know each other.
Awesome. So how was it while he was training here?
Oh, it was beautiful. He had a lot of pros come in. His father, Ruben, pretty good guy. Me and him both about the same age, and we both used to kick it and cut it up a little bit. And
That's awesome. Speaking of the Ghost, this past weekend, our cameras had a chance to go to the Robert Guerrero Day. Justin Lum with the report.
Music, hot rods, and the proud people of Gilroy, all here for one man, the Ghost.
The champ is here!
Mark your calendars, May 18th officially became Robert Guerrero Day in Gilroy.
Welcome to the stage, champ.
Fans watched Mayor Don Gage present the 6-time world boxing champion with the key to the city.
It's only for the elite that get the keys to the city. So this is an honor for us to give this to Robert because he is one of the hometown heroes of Gilroy, California. The only second to him is Garlic, so we're all right. Robert?
Congratulations, Robert. A huge victory for the city of Gilroy. Thank you.
But for the Ghost, this day was about giving back to his city.
It feels good. It feels good to give back, especially to the kids. And, there's a lot of people out there suffering from cancer and just looking for that sign of hope. And, they see it, with my wife and myself, how we're working and giving back. So, it truly is a blessing. And, man, I just thank God. I mean, it's a beautiful day today. And we're out here raising as much money as we can. All these people came out to support. And, man, that's what it's about.
Guerrero signed autographs and took pictures with fans while teaming up with Shoe Palace to give out t-shirts to the same fans who donated money to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
We've always supported him from the start and stuff like that. So, whenever he has an event or something like that, we love to stand behind him.
Just like Robert stood behind his wife Casey, who battled leukemia in 2010. She won the fight because of a bone marrow transplant. The Guerrero family hopes to help win the war against cancer by working with the Be The Match National Marrow Donor Program.
For Robert and Casey coming out on our behalf and encouraging people to join means so much to so many other patients.
Even fellow champion Nonito Donaire came out to support Guerrero, a friend he has respected since they were kids.
I've known Robert for a long time, so whatever I can do to help their event in any way, that's why I'm here. So, I'm just signing autographs or pictures or whatever I can do.
Now the world knows who Robert Guerrero is. The man known as the Ghost used this day to celebrate life.
What she's gone through, chemo, radiation, bone marrow transplant, being there, the side effects, I mean, it's just rough and it's tough. For somebody to go through that, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing the fight they have to fight. And, boxing's an honor and it's a privilege. I've been doing it since I was a kid. And like I said, it ain't nothing compared to, fighting for your life. I fight for fun. So, I just thank God, take advantage of every opportunity that comes.
Give it up for Robert the Ghost Guerrero, everybody.
In Gilroy, Justin Lum, this is Get Sports Focus.
Well done, Justin. Obviously, amazing as always. Coach Gray, thank you so much for your time and letting us actually get in the ring today. I had a lot of fun. But that will do it for us here. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
Peace and blessings.